everyone, and welcome back to another all signs reading where we will be going through the 12 zodiac signs and getting an energy check-in, see what we can pick up on, see what messages Spirit has for each of the signs as a means to assist you on your journey currently. First things first, Happy New Year, happy 2025. This is going to be our first video of the year. I'm so excited to do it and to be here. I can't wait to see what messages come through today for all of us. Remember, feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising sign, as well as any other important planetary placements like Venus or Mars. I know Mars right now is retrograde, so maybe, if you're feeling a little bit sluggish, a little bit slow to get started, maybe that's a sign you want to check. You can look into your birth chart and see where each of your personal planets are located. So if you have your Mars in your Sagittarius house, for example, you would check Sagittarius to look into themes that have to do with Mars, which are things like drive, action, anger, things you feel you need to protect, stand for, sexuality. Those are things that Mars governs. So maybe it'd be helpful for you to check that out. I know Venus went into Pisces. I want to say it was yesterday. It was on January 2nd, and it loves being in Pisces. It's actually exalted there, so I think our Venus should be feeling pretty good on a collective level at least. So if you want to check things pertaining to love and romance and beauty, relationships, connections, sensual pleasures, you might want to check out your Venus sign, so on and so forth. I will go ahead and include the timestamps in the description box below so that you can jump straight to your message. We are in Capricorn season, so we are going to start with the sign of Capricorn. So I'd like to take this time to wish all of my beautiful Capricorns a happy birthday. I hope you guys have been enjoying your season. I'm also a fellow Capricorn. My birthday was on the 1st. I had a great time, loving the vibes, loving the energy so far. I hope you're all doing well. Before we get started, I wanted to show you guys my little snow globe here. It's homemade. The pieces are made with Play-Doh, like these little pieces here, and then this is like a little figurine, a little snowman figurine, and then we filled it with water and put glitter in it, and I just love it so much. I just needed to take a moment to show it to you, to point it out. We also have another one here that we made. My 7-year-old made this one, with a little bit of my help, of course. We just haven't put the water in it yet, but it's still super cute too. But okay, just wanted to show that off really quick. I think they turned out so cute. I think it's very winter appropriate. But alrighty, let's jump right in. We are going to start off with Capricorn. So let's see for Capricorn, the message that Spirit has for you now at this time for your season. What is it that my Capricorns need to hear right now that is going to help uplift them, guide them on their journey? I dropped a card. Oh, okay. Interesting start, Capricorn. Let's see where this goes. What is the message for Capricorn? What is the message for Capricorn Spirit? I feel like you're trying to think something over, like solve something, and you feel like you're coming up short, like you're not finding any solutions here. So that's what I'm getting off the bat. Let's see, Capricorn. So this could have to do with like a one-on-one partnership here. You're trying to come to some sort of like decision, reach some sort of conclusion to like some sort of outcome so that you can have some direction over what it is, like what action it is that you need to take here in regards to this. So you're definitely reviewing something, looking something over. It has to do with a relationship, a partnership, a friendship, a romance with a significant other, or like a business partner. But yeah, I feel like this is something that you want to come forward with, like you want to come out with. It's some decision that you need to make publicly out in the open. And I'm just seeing that you don't have the answer. Like, it's difficult right now for you to see through this, for you to solve this. I think you are approaching it like very abruptly. I don't know if you feel like you're like in some kind of a rush or something, but it does seem like you feel rushed in needing to make this decision. And I don't see you having the answer. I don't see you having like the proper words or the insight, but I do see that this is something that you need to solve. But again, like, you're coming up short. You don't know what to do. You don't know what way to go. You're worried about this. This is very interesting energy. I don't know if you feel like you're failing someone. Maybe you feel like the longer you take, you feel like you're failing someone, like you're somehow coming up short. Or, you know, like you're not fulfilling something that you agreed to or something that you committed to. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Capricorn, because this one is kind of throwing me already. It just looks like you are trying to solve something. You're trying to reach some kind of conclusion. You are reviewing something. It looks like it has to do with love, partnership, relationship. It's something that you have to come forward with, like out in the open. And it's something that you haven't done yet. And I feel like you feel guilty about this. You know, like maybe you feel like you've reached a deadline or something. Or you said you were going to do something, but you're still not in the position where you're ready to decide to make a decision. Like maybe you need more time here, because the only way that you're going to truly find this solution and like find a decision is by going within. Like, you need to take time to go within, to be with yourself, to be with your own energy. It feels like you're talking a lot, like you're having a lot of conversations, like maybe you're hearing too many voices. So your advice is to stop doing that, you know, to stop being so communicative and like trying to ask a lot of different people's opinions or trying to find out a lot of information outside of you. They want you to be able to like retreat and go within and see like, how do you really feel about it without the influence of any other energies, because I feel like all of these other energies are just confusing you. And it's like really not giving you a clear direction for you to move forward with full force. I just feel like you haven't committed yet to a certain decision or to a certain direction. And you know you have to. It's like, you know, once you commit, you need to commit. So yeah, like I just feel like there's a door open, like a portal is opening, and you can either choose to walk through or not. I feel like it's going to take a lot of courage and bravery to walk through this door, to walk through some kind of open door here. I feel like that's why you're kind of like not sure, because you know once you say yes or once you walk through, it's go time. It's time to commit. It's time to take action now and like be about it, you know, like follow through and be all in. You know, it's like, am I all in or am I all out? Kind of an energy here. And then for the oracle card, we have fall into my arms. So yeah, this seems to be a very important decision here, significant decision, where it's kind of like going one way would be completely, like a completely different experience than going the other way. So it's like you're at a crossroads. And I think you have to choose, because it's like door A would be a completely different opposite experience than door B. So it's like you have to choose, what experience do you want? What way do you want to go? But I wouldn't say to rush this. Don't rush it. Spirit is saying to like take your time, go within, retreat, see how you really feel about it, your energy surrounding it. You have to see if this is something that you truly find valuable, something that you truly love, something that you're really going to truly enjoy. And if you decide that yes, it is, I feel like it is going to take a lot of like energy and strength for you to move forward with it. But I do see success here. I see success energy, but I do see a lot of hard work and like needing to defend what it is that you believe in and the things that you stand for. And again, it's like in regards to another person and like how the dynamic is, like how it is that you guys work together, and sorting all of that out. So Capricorn, I hope that made sense. That was an unusual first message, but that's what I got. I hope this message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to move on now to the sign of Aquarius. So let's see, Aquarius, what is coming up for you? Okay, Spirit, what is the message for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know right now? What message could support Aquarius at this time, Spirit? Let's see what comes through. Oh, so far so good. Very, very good. Let's see what else comes out. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. Wow. You guys are looking super powerful right now. It looks like you guys are doing the damn thing, building something up. It looks like you've built something up. Like you have something that is very valuable, that brings you so much happiness. It seems to be very stable, very abundant, and like a constant in your life. And again, it's something that brings you a lot of comfort and happiness and warmth. This is such great energy, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. It seems that you're in flow. You are following your heart. You seem to be very emotionally fulfilled, but also taken care of on a material level as well. It looks like you are in your power, being very responsible, upholding what it is that you need to uphold, keeping some type of like routine, structure, something going, like maintaining boundaries, maintaining like standards, staying on track with something. And yeah, you're just like super serious about it. And I'm hearing can't touch this. So I feel like, you know, no one can touch you right now. It's like you're untouchable, you're unstoppable. Again, you're doing the damn thing, and you're doing damn well. You're doing damn good. It looks like you're in a very strong position. You're very sure of yourself. You have the skills, the resources to continue moving in the direction that you want to move in. I'm just seeing you completely happy, fulfilled. You reached a good point, a good level, like a pinnacle, it looks like. And it looks very divine and very meant to be and well-deserved. It seems like you are the perfect man or woman for this job. You have the skill set, again, the resources, you have everything you need to be here. You're meant to be here. You're meant to be doing this. It looks like you found your path, your direction, something that you can be proud about building or having built, or you do feel proud because it looks like it's built. So it's like you built something that you feel super, super proud of, and that took a lot of effort and energy, and it's going to continue to take effort and energy, but you couldn't be happier to do it because you are so fulfilled by it. So I feel like whatever position you're in right now, Aquarius, you're meant to be there. It's like you found your rightful place. Let me pull an oracle card for you. Oh, we got two. Let's see, we have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls, call in support, and Lost Lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So yeah, definitely this has to do with family, with legacy, with like maybe it's generational. I feel like you do need a lot of energy for whatever it is that you're doing. So if you feel like you need a boost, they're encouraging you to call in for help, call in for support. You're part of like a bigger picture. You're part of like a unit of a team. Like it's not only you doing this work, but you're fulfilling your role in the grand scheme of things, in the greater picture. And yeah, Spirit is saying you've done this before. You are activating soul memories and gifts. I feel like they're coming online and you're able to tap in a way that seems very full and whole and complete. So congratulations, Aquarius. That is such a great message. I hope you enjoy that, enjoy the energy. I hope that does resonate for you because it looks so good. Okay, Aquarius, so that was your message. We're going to go ahead and move on now to the next sign, which is Pisces. Ooh, whoops. Pisces. We'll see if that card wants to come out for you. Let me shuffle them again. Oh no. Okay, Pisces. Let's see, what is the message that Spirit has for you today? How would Spirit like to support you, guide you at this time? What message would they like to communicate to you that could be helpful for you right now? Let's see what comes out for you. Let's see, Pisces. What do we have here? I need 2 more cards. These are so positive. Loving it. Loving the vibes. Okay, so let's see, Pisces. What do we have here? I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle card as well. Let's see. Trust the timing. Okay, Pisces, so I'm seeing that you could just be feeling very emotional right now, very tender, very vulnerable, just very sensitive, very emotional. This could have to do with like your spirituality, your religion, or your beliefs, your core beliefs, the traditions that you keep. Again, whether religious traditions or spiritual traditions. Maybe you're feeling like really connected to the teachings that you were brought up with, or again, your beliefs, your religion, your spirituality. You're feeling very connected to it. You feel like you're living it out. Like you're very, like you're adhering to the traditions, to the routines, to the practices, because you're getting something useful and beneficial out of it. I just feel like you're really communing with God, and it's through practices, and you're just feeling very, like, again, connected, supported, like it's very beneficial for you. It's helping you, it's supporting you emotionally right now. I feel like this is something that you are doing openly. So maybe you're sharing openly and publicly, like what you're doing, what you're going through, like what you're processing and how you're handling it, like what you're falling back on, the knowledge, the traditions that you're falling back on to help you navigate some type of situation here. Maybe it's like that you're praying like nonstop or something, because maybe you do feel like an underlying bit of sadness or something, and you're just trying to get through this heavy time here. So you're relying on something spiritual, something greater than you, something beyond to like hold you right now and to help you feel better emotionally, because maybe right now your self-esteem like isn't really at its strongest. I feel like you don't want to take your own like advice or something. Like you don't want to jump into handling something in the way that your impulses are telling you, like in the way that you would handle it. I feel like you want to leave it up to God. Like you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting yourself to just be able to handle it and to know what to do. So it's kind of like you're surrendering, you're putting your hands up and you're like, Jesus, take the wheel, you know, like You decide, you guide the boat, you steer the ship. You're coping with something in a way where it's like you're surrendering to something higher, to something greater than yourself. Like you don't want to just rely on yourself, your own, like perspective and whatever power you have to move the situation. Like it's like you don't trust yourself. It's like right now you only want to take orders from God because you feel like something has to change, and maybe you relying on yourself, it hasn't brought you to the place that you want to be in. Like something still feels very unstable or like up in the air. But yeah, you're being encouraged to trust the timing, to trust that time is not running out. I would say to continue to do what you're doing, to rely on this higher power, to keep communicating, be in communion, with source or whatever it is that you believe in. I think it's doing you good. It is providing some kind of like beneficial emotional support, healing here for you, comfort. You like falling back on this, it is helping you during a time where maybe like you can't really trust yourself right now. But I think this is all part of like the plan. It's all part of the process. You just do have to let God in. This could have to do with like, I don't know, like it's like you're coping, but you're finding like a healthier way to cope. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So it's like whenever you get an urge to do something, but it's like unhealthy, or like it's led you somewhere negative in the past, instead like you go pray, or you go to the temple, or you go to church, or you meditate, or you, whatever it is that you do, you like fall back onto some kind of spiritual habit. You are falling back on something greater than you. And I feel like it is helping you. You are being supported. And this is good. This is good because I feel like you're learning how to cope with something in a healthier way. You're letting God into this space. You're letting God know, like, you know best. You lead the way. You know what I need. I'll follow you. Because it's like maybe, before you were relying on yourself, on your impulses, on, your desires, your selfish wants and needs. And I feel like it didn't lead you anywhere good. And so now it's like you're leaving it up to God. And I think this is a really good move. So just stay in your process, keep doing what you're doing. It says, the card that came out, the Oracle card, it says, trust the wave you came in on. Time's not running out. And yeah, I think you will reach victory. You will get in touch with your sense of self again, just like a healthier sense of self, a more responsible sense of self that is going to guide you towards healing. And like you're literally like in transit, like you're already on your way. You have already embarked on this journey. So just keep going, Pisces. I feel like it's not easy. It feels heavy, but just trust the process. Go through whatever it is you need to go through. It looks like you're on path and you are exactly where you need to be. So embrace it. Okay, Pisces, that was your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to move on now to the next sign, which is Aries. So let's see. Aries. Let's see, Aries. What message Spirit would like to communicate to you at this time? What do they think it would be beneficial for you to know? Let's see. One more card for Aries. Okay, so let's see what is coming out for you. Let me go ahead and pull your Oracle card as well, just to have it out already. I almost dropped half the deck. Oh, the void. Okay. Aries, I just see that this is like a really taxing time. It just feels like it's very exhausting. It's like you're needing to commit to something. You're needing to be very disciplined, to do the work, you know, to move forward. And it looks like, you know, you're exhausted, you're tired. It feels like you've already been doing this, like you've been in transit, taking actions that you need to take, doing what it is that you need to do, staying committed, staying disciplined, staying determined, just really like having tunnel vision and focusing on the goal, you know, because you really, really want to be victorious. And Spirit is just showing me that, you know, you're tired, you're exhausted. It could be that you're battle wounded, and maybe you don't prefer this, you know, like no one prefers to be in this situation. Like no one wants to have to exert so much energy and so much force and like put in the work, the hard labor intensive work that needs to go into something to accomplish something difficult. You know what I mean? Like when someone decides that they want to be a doctor, they're not necessarily saying that they're excited to go through that rigorous process of becoming a doctor, of like going to medical school and, you know, having to keep up with the demands of that. I'm sure it's a very labor intensive path. So it's something like that here with you. It's like you're doing something that you know you want to do. You know you feel called to do. You know you feel connected to. You know it's going to bring you so much happiness, so much joy and fulfillment. And it's something that's going to like satisfy your inner child. But it is going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort. And it's going to be very exhausting. And you might not see it now, but this definitely is part of the path. It is part of the process. You're not just like unlucky. I feel like you are going through like some major lesson right now, some major life lessons, some major soul growth here. Or again, you're studying something, like the example I gave you, like you're getting some kind of higher degree or certification, something where it could just be really, really difficult, but you know that this is what you want. So Spirit is basically telling you to like keep moving forward, keep pushing forward. They're saying they know you can't see what's coming and what's ahead and how this is gonna all go and like what the outcome is, you know, like it's like you don't know what's waiting for you. So sometimes maybe you question yourself because you do feel sad, like maybe you do feel really sad or disappointed or something or empty. But Spirit is saying that this is part of the process for you to be in this circumstance, like in these circumstances, being in this like uphill climb type of an energy is what is providing whatever lesson you need and whatever soul growth needs to happen. Like whatever pressure you're under right now is exactly the pressure that you need to be under right now to turn into the diamond that you need to turn into. So even if it doesn't feel like it, you're right on track, you're where you need to be. Spirit is with you. Keep going, be strong, persevere. You are strong, you have the vitality, the endurance. You can do this. This is something that you really believe in, and it is something that you can be victorious in. So keep moving forward, keep going. Stay committed. Do what you have to do. Keep showing up, okay? I do see like you're doing the hard part right now. So they're saying just like embrace it, try to embrace the hard part, because something is being birthed from you being in this space, in this place right now. Okay, Aries? So that was your message. It seems like you're just like in the middle of something, in the middle of like accomplishing some kind of goal. And they're saying like, I know you're tired, you're exhausted. I know this is like a lot of work. It's labor intensive. It's difficult to show up, but keep going, keep going, keep going. You are reaching some kinds of emotional fulfillment. Okay, Aries? So I hope that message served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to be moving on now to the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So let's see what message wants to come through for you today, for Taurus. What does Spirit want to communicate with you? What would be useful and beneficial for you to know at this time? Taurus. The cards are like really slow to come out for this one. We need 2 more. Okay. Oop. Okay, Taurus. I am going to pull the Oracle card for you too, so we can have it out already. Okay. I feel like you need to express yourself. You need to express something. You need to find the confidence to be able to like share whatever it is that you're feeling called to share right now. I feel like it's something deep. It's something very meaningful for you. It's like your truth. It's like your personal inner truth that you've been holding. It's some secret. It's like you're carrying a secret. You've been holding a secret. It's your truth. It has to do with your truth, your personal truth. Some kind of direction you want to move forward in, something new you want to do, something new you want to try. And Spirit is saying to share it, to be open about it, to express it, to find your confidence, and to make it happen. I feel like you want to find your group of people, or you have, but you're just afraid of letting people down. But it's like you want to support something, but you're afraid of exposing it, or you're afraid of like tying yourself to it or correlating yourself to it because you think that it's not going to be accepted, or I don't know, it's like you're going to expose something about yourself, but Spirit is telling you to just do it, you know, to follow your truth, to be honest, so that you can like attach to your soul family, or to the people that are going to be like-minded, that are going to understand you, that are going to support you. Maybe you have to like openly support a group or a group of friends, or like invite your friends or something, the people that like make you so happy and make you feel so fulfilled and complete and whole. It's like you have to, I don't know, like share who these people are, or like invite them, or share whatever it is that connects you guys. And you just seem a little nervous about it, but Spirit is saying you're ready. Yeah, it's like something about this being your truth, so don't hide it. This is your truth. Be authentic in your truth. Be confident in your truth. This is like what you're meant to be doing, who you're meant to be associated with. And sometimes you do kind of have to like fight for that, you know? Fight for whatever this truth is, and stick to it, stick by it, because it's undeniable the way that it makes you feel. So it's like follow your bliss and unearth it. Come clean. It could be like you're part of a certain group or society, or like a certain community. You support something, or you found family and connection, and you know, maybe it was a secret for a long time, something you kept to yourself, but you're being encouraged to like talk about it, to come forward, to invite these people, or like create gatherings, or you know, like communicate about it. They're just telling you to be open about it. They're telling you you're ready, you have what it takes to do this, to face any opposition. And yeah, they're just encouraging you to be yourself, to be sovereign, and to not be so influenced by like the opinions of others. Okay, Taurus? So that was your message. I hope that served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to be moving on to the next sign, which is Gemini. So let's see, Gemini, what's coming through for you today? What message does Spirit want to communicate to you? How would they like to support you at this time? What do they think would be beneficial for you to know right now? Let's take a look. Oh. This card fell. Oh, this was from the last reading. Let me get your oracle card. Oh, we got the same card. Let me get a different one. You have to be kidding me. It came out again. OMG. Let me just take it out. It obviously wants to be out here. I'm going to pull another one for you. Okay. All right, so let's see what's coming out for you, Gemini. So it looks like you're feeling really pumped, really inspired. You're getting like a spark of creativity. You're getting some kind of insight. You're seeing something in a different way, changing your perspective on something in particular. And I'm seeing this as being like very good. It looks like very good energy. It looks like it has to do with something that like you're meant to do, something that you're meant to express, something that you're meant to be, or something that you're meant to become. Like you're getting clear insight about it. You're getting more direction. Again, you're feeling very inspired, like you're finding a new solution or like a new beginning, something that you want to give to, something that you want to invest in that feels very right. This is very beautiful, Gemini. It just feels like you're so sure of yourself and you're so sure of who you are and like what you believe in and what you want to uphold and stand for. It's like you're stepping more fully into yourself, into you, the true you, into your truth, your philosophies, your authenticity, your sovereignty. You're stepping into who you're meant to be, and you want to keep investing in that. And it looks like you're feeling very confident and strong in yourself. Again, you're seeing something like in a new light, in a new way, and you're just feeling super pumped. Maybe you are coming from a place of like stagnancy and where there wasn't a lot of growth or movement, but you're moving out of that, and it's like you're finding your confidence again. You're finding like your determination and your drive and like your willpower. And it's coming from a deeper place. It's not like you're just power hungry or, you know, like you're trying to reach the top, trying to make it to the top, or trying to like present a certain way that you're not. Like this is coming from a place that's inside. It's like you're exposing who you truly are, like what's truly inside. I'm hearing the Mulan song. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I feel like you're stepping into that, like you're stepping into that phase in life where it's like you're going to be able to reflect who you truly are, who you are inside. You're not going to have to hide it anymore, or you're not going to be like unsure about who you are, what you believe in, who you want to be, how you want to present, what you want to uphold, what structures you want to support, stand by. There's no uncertainty. It's like you're sure, you know, and you're ready to make it known. You're ready to step in. So it just seems like a really sweet time for you, a really sweet energy. It seems like very joyous, very pleasurable. It's filled with love and emotional fulfillment. So yeah, it just looks like a really beautiful time for you, Gemini. You're seeing things in a new light, in a different way. You're finding new solutions, new beginnings. And it seems to be very aligned to you and who you are, which is great energy. Good for you. Enjoy that. That was your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to be moving on now to the next sign, which is Cancer. So let's see, Cancer. Oh no. Two cards flipped, but I'm not going to take them since I hadn't set my intentions. I'm gonna take a seat now for yours, Cancer. I've been standing up this whole time. So yeah, beware of the creaky chair. So let's see, Cancer. What's coming up for you? What message would Spirit like to give you, communicate to you at this time that they feel will be useful and beneficial for you? We have the Cancer card here with the moon. That's interesting. And let's get out your oracle card. Okay, we have deep cellular healing. I hope you can see I'm sitting down now, so the cards might not be like perfectly aligned on the screen. I apologize. It looks to me, Cancer, like you want to move forward with something. I think this has to do with home, like your home. Like maybe you're feeling very attached to your home, or like very affected or impacted by the people that you live with or your family members. And I think you want to experience something different. So like whatever has been the norm for your family, for example, like your family's financial situation. Like maybe everyone in your family, you know, lives paycheck to paycheck. Maybe there has been like a generational financial illiteracy in your family. I'm not saying this particularly. I'm just using this as an example so that you can get a gist, an idea. I just see that you're being affected by something that is like generational, or it's something that like, oh yeah, like my parents were affected by this, so naturally I'm going to be affected by this too. It's like something that keeps going, but it has like a negative impact on you. And so you feel like you want to be able to like jump out of it. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be affected in the same way that your family was. Like if your family was financially illiterate, you know, they didn't make good financial decisions, a good financial plan. And now, you know, you've seen the older generations in your family needing to work past age of retirement because maybe they didn't create a good plan for themselves. And so it's like you were fated to fall in that same scenario, like in that same circumstance, because it's not knowledge that they had. So it's like no one ever gets it, no one ever acquires it. So it's just something that keeps going down the family line. And it's like, you're like, no, I want to be able to like change this. I don't want to be affected by this. I don't want to be tied to this. I don't want this to be my fate. It's like you want to be able to step into your destiny, step into something that's greater, that's higher. I'm thinking about this girl. She is a lawyer and she graduated from like a very prestigious law school. And she said, like, I wasn't supposed to be here. I didn't have a leg up. I don't have rich parents. I grew up in poverty. Like no one in my family was educated or received any kind of like higher learning or higher education. You know, she was saying something along the lines of like, I wasn't supposed to be here. I don't know how I ended up here, but the fact that I did end up here under like the most unlikely of circumstances, like it just solidified and showed her more so than ever, like, yeah, maybe I am meant for this. Maybe this is my destiny, you know, because like if she would have been following her fate, or like, you know, what people would assume her path would have looked like, you know, coming from a poor family, a family that was in poverty, like they would never be like, yeah, you're going to go into a prestigious, like super expensive law school and become a lawyer. So yeah, it's like something like this for you guys, Cancer. It's like you want to be able to not be tied to something that is like familial, something that like runs in the family. You're seeing like, no, this isn't just like my fate. This isn't just like, I'm not just going to accept this. I can do something. I can change this. I can take some sort of action. I can be different. I can invite change. I can invite some kind of different situation, you know, like take different action, take a different path to invite new energy, to invite fresh energy, to step into my destiny and not like what was fated, what was just going to be handed down to me, given to me. I can change that. I have the power. I don't have to be stuck to this, tied to this. So yeah, like the oracle card over there says, I think you are doing some deep cellular healing. You're healing physically, emotionally. Yeah, it's like you're changing something. So even if this has to do with like, you know, like high blood pressure, like, well, everyone in my family gets high blood pressure, so like I just should expect to also have to eventually get on high blood pressure medication. It's like, no, you know that there are things you can do to prevent that. You don't have to just like accept it, you know, accept your fate. So yeah, Cancer, I just see you wanting to untie yourself from something that's familial, that like runs in the family. You're not accepting it, you know, you're not accepting it as your own truth, your own reality. You want to experience something different. You want to go in a new direction. You want to invite change. You want to heal this. Whatever this is, you want to be able to heal it. Like, it stops here. It stops now. With me, I'm not going to be the one that keeps this up. This isn't just going to fall on my lap. I'm not just going to like accept this. I'm going to take different actions or go a different way, go a different direction, behave differently, something like this. And Spirit is just saying that you are undergoing a healing phase, like you're healing something potentially out of your bloodline, you know, like you healing it in yourself. It's like it stops with you. And this isn't something that has to continue to get passed down. Like you can change it. Spirit is saying you have control over your life. You have power. And there's something that you can change, that you don't just have to like expect it to be the same way for you. And I think this period is just you being able to see that very clearly. Okay, Cancer? So that was your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to be moving on now to the next sign, which is Leo? Yeah, right? Yeah, I think it's Leo. Let me get this out of here. Okay, Leo, so let's see. What does Spirit want to say to you? What do they want to communicate to you? What do they think would be beneficial for you to hear at this time? How would they like to support you right now? Let's see. I'm hearing that Kenny Rogers song, Lady, your love's the only love I need. I love that song. I think it's called Lady. And beside me is where I want you to be. 'Cause my love, there's something I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady. Very random. That song used to move me to tears. When I was younger, I would listen to it and like cry. It just felt so like it would impact me so much. I felt like it was the swelling of the music that would cause me to be moved to tears. Okay, Leo, this is like some powerful energy here. I feel like you are upgrading. I mean, because of that song, like, are you getting engaged or something? Are you professing your love, Leo? It could be. Like you found a lady or, you know, a spouse, someone that is very nurturing, very valuable, beautiful, well-rounded, well-developed, poised and graceful. It could be that you found something or someone that you're just like, you're ready to commit to. You're ready to pursue or like lock down, you know, like make it yours. Again, like maybe you're putting a ring on it. But yeah, I just see like you've moved from one chapter to the next, where maybe if you guys were just boyfriend and girlfriend, it's like you want to take it to the next level. If this has nothing to do with a relationship, I feel like you're upgrading, you're evolving, you're changing, You're stepping from one phase to the next. I feel like you have a good support system around you that maybe is like helping you to see yourself in this new light, in this new way. Like they're reflecting back to you how great you are, how amazing you are, how valuable you are. And it's like because of these people, it's like they sang you to life or something, or they're like breathing life into you, and they're giving you like some kind of like confidence or something, making you aware, making you see like how great you are, how valuable you are, how reliable you are, how much you've accomplished, like how successful you are. I don't know, like it seems like it's not normal. Like it is very impressive. Like it isn't normal to reach this level of success, you know what I mean? Or like this level of abundance, or this level of skill. And so you seeing this within yourself, it could be that you're feeling very confident. Maybe it's like you're singing that song to yourself. Like you're like, I'm such a lady, you know? Or if you're a man, you're like, I'm such a man. I'm such a good catch. I got it going on, you know? Yeah, I just feel like you weren't seeing it before, you know what I mean? Like you didn't see your strengths and how capable you are and how skillful you are. And like maybe you didn't recognize like your abilities to be like very impressive and like highly developed. But through support and love and friendship, your family, your siblings, cousins, family members, old childhood friends, through these people, I feel like they've reflected it back to you, like how you've grown and like who you became and what you turned into and what a diamond you are. Like you're so precious. You're so valuable. And I feel like you know it. You know it now. You see it too. Or maybe it's like you're recognizing true value, you know, like before the things that you valued were different. Like now you're valuing something different. Now you can regard like hard work and service-oriented energy, again, a skillful energy, like a wise energy, an experienced energy, something that is very detail-oriented, that is worked on diligently, slowly, day in, day out. It's like you're recognizing it as valuable, and maybe before you didn't. And so it's like you're changing, you're evolving, because it's like the things that you see as valuable are evolving and shifting. And it's like it's giving you direction over what it is that you want to move towards. Like now you can see clearly. It's like, I can see it clearly now. I know what I value. I know what I want. Or I know who I am. I know what I am. So take it how it resonates. It just seems like you have grown in wisdom in some way, and you're valuing someone. It could be like, again, like a partner, like someone that you're just like, yes, like I choose you. And before maybe you didn't see this person in that light, but it's like now you're so sure about it. It's like you're dead set on this person and you want to move forward with them. You want to pursue them. You want this person to be your lady. Or it could be like that you are seeing yourself now in this light. You're seeing the value in yourself in a way that you weren't able to before. But it could also just be generally the things that you value are changing, are shifting, are evolving, and it is through some growth in wisdom that this is like resulting from. So let's get an oracle card for you, Leo. It seems like very beautiful energy. Like it's like you're sure about something. It seems like you're dead set on something. And yeah, look at this. We got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration. That's exactly what it looks like, you know? It's like you're seeing something, you're recognizing it, and it's activating something within you. And now it's like you know what you want to move towards, you know what you want to commit to, you know what you want to take action towards. You know what's valuable to you. You can see it now. It was like very spontaneous. And I feel like it came through some sort of like family member, friend group, childhood friends. It was facilitated through that potentially. But yeah, you're just feeling very like, yeah, like you want to give to something. You want there to be a reciprocity, an equal give and take. And I feel like there is. And I just feel like the things that you're going to attach yourself now, the things that you are building, the things that you are creating, it's like now you're so sure it's going to bring you success. The things that you want to attach yourself to, it's like things that you find valuable and that you want to invest in and you want to give to, things you want to take action on. It's like you can see it clearly. I'm hearing, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So that's beautiful, Leo. Such a good message. Congratulations on that growth. Enjoy that. That was your message. I hope that served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to move on now to the next sign, which is Virgo. Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. What does Spirit want to communicate to you today? Ooh. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. What do they think would be beneficial for you to hear right now, for you to know? How would they like to support you at this time? Okay, Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle card just so we have it out already. We got water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Okay, so let's see. This time does seem to be a very inner child kind of a time. Like you are catering to your inner child. You're taking care of your inner child. Maybe you're doing like activities that your inner child would have liked, or you're being very playful, very childlike, taking pleasures in like the simple joys of life. I do feel like you are just taking time to rest. Like this card says, like you are taking time to water your garden, you know, to take baths, to go to quiet places that like restore you and restore your soul and help you feel calm. Like you're just taking care of your inner child is what I'm seeing. You're protecting your inner child. And I feel like you're ignoring people. Like if people like are calling you or they want, you know, to do other things with you, or it's like right now you're just not with it. Like you're just like, nope, I am protecting this time, this my energy, who I want to be around, the activities I want to engage in. Like it's all about me and feeling safe, protected, doing the things I want to do that feel good for my soul right now. Because there could be like a lot of people trying to get your attention, wanting to hang out, wanting to do things, but it's like you're focused on yourself. I feel like you're prioritizing yourself, like your self-care, self-love, your body, your nourishment, your food, that you're sleeping enough hours at night. And that is like what you're prioritizing right now and like you're standing up for. And I do think like you have to be strong, because again, I feel like maybe there are a lot of people trying to get your attention. And so you have to be strong to like stay committed, you know what I mean? And like not get tempted to like do something or partake, engage in something that like goes against what you're prioritizing right now. You have to be like really strong and like stand your ground to keep people at like arm's length, it seems. And you don't want to get tempted off your path. I feel like you just want to ignore everything else. And you just want to focus on you. You just want to rest. You want to time out. You feel like you really need this. Yeah, like you've just decided that this is what you need to be doing right now. This is what you need to be focused on right now. This is what you're feeling motivated and inspired to do right now. I feel like you are feeling very creative. Maybe you're doing like adult coloring books, or like going to the park and swinging on swings. I don't know. It's like you're doing something that's very childlike, but it brings you so much peace. It's like you're nourishing yourself by taking care of your inner child, and you're just like really protecting your energy and your space and your time and it all right now. So this is really good. I feel like you're right on the money. you're feeling this energy, it's for a reason. It's because this is exactly what your soul wants, what your body needs, and you're listening to that. So good for you, Virgo. Keep it up. Enjoy. Take your time out. Take the rest that you need. And keep standing up for yourself. Continue to like communicate to people that you're not available right now. And this is really good because I feel like when you come out of this, like, you're going to hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be so ready to go, so full of energy, so full of life, because like you took this time to nourish yourself. Okay, Virgo, so that's what I'm getting for you. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are now going to be moving on to the next sign, which is Libra, right? Libra. Let's see what's coming up for you, Libra. Let's see what's coming up for Libra. What does Spirit want to communicate to my Libras watching? What messages would be useful, beneficial for you guys to receive right now? How would Spirit like to support you at this time? Let's see. Okay, Libra. Excuse if the cards aren't like aligned. I'm sitting down, so I don't really have access, like a good clear view of the screen. But okay. This is amazing energy too. I feel like you are investing in all of the right things. You know, like you're very clear about who it is that you are. So you know what it is that you want. And so you know what to invest in to get what it is that you want, that is going to support your character and who it is that you are and what it is that you're meant to do. Like, you're just feeling really optimistic, I think, right now. Potentially after a period of not feeling optimistic and kind of feeling hopeless and feeling empty and worried. I feel like this could be changing during this period, during this time. I feel like you're getting a vision for yourself, you know, like it's like, I know where I want to live. I know what kind of house I want to have. I know what, like, I want my daily life to be like, what kind of weather I want to be in, what kind of surrounding environment, you know, like you're trying to discover these things about yourself, like what's going to help you feel the most you, like the truest to you. And it could have to do with like your environment, your home, your finances, like what's going to help you feel more stable. And I just feel like, you know, you're investing in that, like you're investing in building that foundation. And instead of looking at this as like a blockage, you know, as like, oh, like I'm starting from scratch and I know what I want, but like I'm so far away. It's like you are feeling inspired and motivated to just start, you know, because you know that when you reach that finish line, when you cultivate something, like it's literally going to be your happiness. It's going to be your wish fulfillment. So you're seeing that it's going to be worth it. Yeah, it's kind of like you're viewing the glass half full instead of half empty. Like you could have been viewing it half empty and now you're viewing it half full and like you're grateful, actually, you know, that like you have some sense of direction and you know where to invest in and you know where to start, even if it's like you have to start from scratch. It's like you're fine doing so, you're happy doing so because you know that it's leading you to happiness, to success, to abundance, to stability. Yeah, like you're just going to feel really confident. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card for you. You got baby steps. It says action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. That makes so much sense. Yes, that you would get that card. Like they are saying baby steps. I feel like you're optimistic about it, about whatever it is that you have to undergo, like whatever it is that you have to do. It's like, whatever, yeah, it's going to be a long process. I have a lot of work to do. It's going to take a while. It can take years even, but baby steps. One foot ahead of the other. I'm going to take action, and I'm going to be optimistic, positive, because it's like, I know that this is what I want. I know that this is what's going to bring me stability and happiness, and it's like my wish fulfillment. I know I'm following my heart, so I'm just going to get out of my own way and just get started and just move in that direction and kind of like enjoy the journey. You know what I mean? Accept the journey and then enjoy it, instead of like being resistant to it and like, yeah, you know, like glass half full versus glass half empty. That's awesome, Libra. I love the change in attitude. Really good. Good job. A lot of people could learn from you and your approach. I truly hope this message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are now going to be moving on now to the next sign, which is Scorpio. Get this out of here. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. What would Spirit like to communicate to you today? What do they think you need to know to feel supported on your journey at this time? What do they think would be beneficial for you to hear? Let's see what comes through for my Scorpios that are here. Let's get one more card for Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, we got two more cards. That's fine. We've been getting an extra card in a lot of the groups today. Let me pull an oracle card for you guys. Oh, Libra just got that card. Let me pull again, just to make sure I'm picking up on your energy, Scorpio. Oracle card for Scorpio, please. Of course, it falls on the ground. Oh gosh, it went far too. Oh, the 7-star sisters. Okay. So let's see, Scorpio. I see you working really hard on something. You're really determined, really focused. You're working. You're just focused on your work, focused on your responsibilities, your duties, the things that you need to uphold, maintain. You're doing what you need to do, but it's like you're not feeling like inspired. It's more like you're just on autopilot. I feel like you don't have passion. Like your passion has left. It's like you're doing something because you know you're being really responsible, but you're not passionate about it. You're not excited about it. And so, I don't know. It just seems like there's not like a progress being made here. Like you've reached some sort of standstill, like a plateau, and Spirit is letting you know that something needs to change. Like take this as confirmation, because I feel like you are seeing like a decline here in, I don't know, money or something in your material world. Something isn't growing. Like you're working so diligently on something, so you should be seeing progress, and I don't think that you are right now. And I see that you want to stay committed to it, like you, because Scorpio, you're a fixed sign, so it's like you're stubborn, so you could just like, I don't know, be in the flow, or like be an autopilot, or like this is your routine and it's difficult to change, but there's something that's like stuck at a standstill, at a plateau. Like you've reached some sort of like a roadblock here where you're not going to be able to see any more growth doing things in the way that you're doing it. And actually, if you think about it, it's like you're not even passionate about this. It's kind of like when you think about it, you're going to realize that you are on autopilot or something, and you're not like your heart really isn't in it, or you're not like excited about it. You're just doing it because it's like what you do, you know? not because it's like what you believe in. So Spirit is telling you to see like the dead end here and to make a change, to see like that the direction that you're moving in, it's like it's a dead end and something does need to change. Maybe in your expression, in your role, in your responsibilities, in what it is that you do, how you do it. I feel like it's killing you softly. I'm hearing killing me softly. The way that you're doing it, what you're doing, it's killing you softly. That's a Lauryn Hill song, by the way, so I don't know if that resonates. You just need to find your mojo. Like, you need to find your inspiration. You need to find your individuality, find like your skills, what you're good at. Put a little more thought into it, not just like do the same old, because it's like part of the routine and it's hard to get out of it. Like, they're saying to put a little bit of thought into it and to direct the energy to be more, like put more of yourself into it. Like, don't just be your role, like put your personality into it. I feel like, I don't know, like what you're doing seems very, I'm hearing sterile. Like I don't know. Like it's like, oh, well, this is my position, so this is like what we do. Like it's like you're crossing off like a to-do list or something, like, or crossing off like a list of responsibilities, and it's like, yeah, this is what I do, but it's like you're taking out you, like, you know, your essence, your character, your, you know, your strength of character, your passion, like your personality, you know, and it's like killing you softly. So they're saying like, be more yourself, be more in it. It's okay to like, yeah, you have a role to fulfill, but maybe you can do things differently. Maybe you can come up with new, fresh ideas. You can incorporate more of your personality into it, like into your day-to-day, instead of like following like a blueprint or something of like, well, this is my position, so like this is, when you're in this position, this is what you do. It's like, okay, that can be true, but add like your own little flavor, like your own spin, your sauce, you know, like your essence. Like you need to be incorporated. It's like you're taking yourself out of the equation or something, and it's like very sterile. But they want you to put yourself back in, like your individuality, to approach it different, because like a change is needed. Like you've reached some sort of a dead end here, and something new wants to come out. I just feel like you need to approach it different. You need to express differently. Like you just need to be more yourself, like express more truthfully and authentically, and like incorporate the things that you find interesting and passionate, like you're passionate about and you're excited for. Like just bring yourself more into the equation. Be full, be whole, be complete, be you. Don't just be your role, because it's like, well, this is like this is all I'm here to do. Like I'm not here to just be myself and like let that part of myself be seen. I'm just here to like fulfill my purpose and bounce. And it's like they're saying that there's something about this approach that isn't working and that needs to change. Like you do need to bring your whole self to the equation, and your personality and your character and like the things that interest you, and you know, like what you're passionate about. Like you need to bring that through, to bring some sort of different expression of this energy, because it seems like you've hit a plateau or something. Okay, Scorpio, so that is the message that I have for you. I hope this message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. We are going to move on now to the next sign, which is, last but not least, Sagittarius. You're the last sign we're doing today. Okay, Sagittarius, so let's see, what does Spirit want to communicate to you today? What do they want you to know? What do they think would be beneficial for you to hear right now? Let's see what wants to come through for you today. How Spirit would like to support you during this period. And a card dropped. Let me grab that. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull your oracle card. Excuse my creaky chair if you can hear it. I am sitting down for this portion of the reading. Okay, we have the cosmic heart. So let's see what we have here. Okay, Sagittarius. So it seems like you guys have a really strong focus on self right now. I do think that like love is on your mind or something. Love, partnership, or like union, even if it's like with your best self, like your highest self, it is on your mind. And I think that you are trying to become like the best version of yourself. Like you're trying to be self-sufficient and, you know, have all your ducks in a row, have everything together, be in a stable place before you enter into anything like traditional. So I'm reading this in different ways. So if this has to do with love, it could be like you're trying to get yourself in a place, in a good place before you like commit to somebody. Like if you want to get married to someone, it's like you know what you have to do, like what things are required before you decide to enter into that commitment, before you decide like you're ready to get married. It could be like that you found someone that you want to marry, or like you want to be in some kind of like serious commitment to, but it's like you know that you have to get some things in order first before you take that step. I feel like maybe you want to earn money for a house, or trying to have a house, have a home, have something stable, have something to offer, something to give, you know, be in the position to like, yeah, like have something, have enough, like have more than enough, like where the needs are going to be met and there's still going to be more overflowing. You want to be in a place where you're able to like enjoy your gains and like where you're taken care of. You're more than taken care of. You're definitely stable and like in a very solid position financially, just materially, because you've made some kind of like judgment call or like decision about something or someone, like a house that you want or a person that you want as a significant other, as a spouse, as a life partner. Like I feel like you found something you want to devote yourself to, and so like you're working on it. Again, this could even be like to a higher version of yourself, like location, like if switching locations or a home or a significant other, like if it's not any of those things, it's like you want to come into union with your higher self, with like this higher version of you, with this wiser version of you that has taken time to be alone and to build, you know, to build themselves up, to work on themselves, to become very aware of themselves, so that you can be like a good partner, you know, or proud of the way that you show up and the role that you take, the position you take, and how responsible you are. Like you just want to expand. I feel like you want to expand. You just want to be like a solid, stable person that is moral, you know, that does the right things, that has like a higher set of standards for themselves and like for your life or something. You want to make your life a moving prayer. Exactly. Like you want to make your whole life like a devotion to something that's like greater than yourself, something that's higher than yourself. It's like you want to make God happy, you know, like you want to be in alignment with something that's elevated. You have these high standards for yourself and you're trying to build yourself up to this. You're trying to come into union with this because maybe like you're not really proud of how you've shown up in the past, or you are going through some kind of a heartbreak that put like a spotlight on something where like something may have been lacking. And like, yeah, I feel like maybe this wisdom that you've acquired, it was difficult, like it was painful to acquire it, but it's like you have the wisdom now. I'm hearing you can't unsee it. It's like you saw it and maybe like it sucked. Maybe you didn't want to see it, but it's like you did, you saw it. And like if you're to be responsible, then there is something that you want to like devote yourself to. And that, you know, like this card says, You want to be potent. You want to be truthful. And like, you want to make sure that you are upholding or like living up to a certain standard that you set for yourself. I feel like you've uncovered it. You've unearthed what this is. And again, it could have to do with a significant other, with a location, or a house. Maybe like a family business or something. It could have something to do with any of those things. And yeah, I also see you wanting to like just be better and do better and be truthful, like be moral and stay true to like your values and your standards. Stay true to them. Like, you don't want there to be any holes in the way that you move in the world, you know, where it's like you're being a hypocrite or something in some way. Like, you say you value something, but when it comes down to it, for you to put that value or that virtue into motion, into action, you don't, or something like that. And it's like you want to be able to. And yeah, I just see you working on it. I'm sorry if my voice, you're the last sign, so I'm kind of tired and I feel like my voice is going out. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. You just want to work on yourself. You want to make sure that you are maintaining like a certain standard or certain level, elevation, that you know, like you're making God happy or something, or like you're sticking to your teachings, your traditions, your spirituality, your religious practices, like whatever those things talk about and say, like whatever like your worldview is around like these core beliefs that you have. You want to make sure that like you're staying true to it, that you're devoted to it, that you're making your whole life a moving prayer, and that there are no holes, there are no gaps. You're unearthing something, uncovering something, reviewing something. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but again, having to do with home, location, significant other, or like a family business or something, like an inheritance maybe or something. Yeah, like there was something here that you're like, you're reviewing, you're unearthing, you're uncovering. You want to do better. You want to align with something greater. It might have not been like easy to see this, but you have seen it. You can't unsee it. And so, yeah, you just want to do better. It looks like you want to work on yourself. You want to be more self-sufficient, more efficient in some way. Rely more on yourself in some way. Okay, Sagittarius, so that was your message. I truly hope that message has served you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope to see you around here again very soon. That was all 12 of the zodiac signs. I hope you guys enjoyed this and that you found this beneficial. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you are looking to dive deeper into your specific situation, you can find my email in the description box below if you'd like to inquire about a personal. I would love to work with you. Take good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye.